Hi guys, it's Rick Shiels and we're going to be talking about the best clubs that I feel have come out in 2016. I'm going to put them in some level of categories. Yesterday I did all-round irons, and this video is going to be about the longest irons that I've tested over the last 12 months. There's been loads of golf clubs coming out, but there's definitely a new breed of golf clubs that are coming out designed solely for distance. And these three I feel are the best picks that I've seen this year. They're in no particular order, they're just three golf clubs that I feel like if you're wanting more distance with your irons, go and try these three golf clubs, because I found they definitely hit the ball much longer than a lot of the other clubs out there this year. So starting off with the TaylorMade M2 irons. Now we could include two sets in here, even though really the M2 iron that have only just come out, they're kind of for next year. I'm talking about the TaylorMade M2 of last year, and they were phenomenally long. Now, I'm going to put a little kind of quota in here. They were long for a reason, because the lofts are stupidly strong. Stupidly strong. But if you want to hit a 7-iron longer than your mates, these are the clubs to look at. These next three clubs are the ones to look at. Yes, they cheat it with the loft, but then they add more weight in the bottom of the golf club to get that ball travelling further. I really like the look of the M2 iron. I prefer the look of the new M2 iron, I must admit, but the last year's M2 iron, they did bring an M2 Tour out. It looked even better, but didn't go as long as the standard M2 irons. Here's a little clip of me reviewing it and hitting some obscene distances. I'm going to be hitting these today. The new TaylorMade M2, and without question, the strongest lofted irons that have ever been brought out, in my opinion. That was really powerful. So I've got this pin a long way back. You know, that's a 6-iron that's getting up there to 200 yards. And I didn't hit that absolutely as hard as I possibly could, 195 yards of carry distance. So this is my 26-degree iron. It is a bladed iron. It's not designed for height at all. I'm just interested to get my head around why that isn't just a 5-iron with a big head. That looked identical in flight to that 6-iron. But this is my 5-iron, if that makes sense. Hopefully you're following me. Okay, next club in this category is a Callaway club. Now, there has been lots and lots of Callaway clubs to choose from this year, more than any other brand without question. Now, for me, the Callaway club that went the longest and definitely belongs in this category was the Callaway Big Bertha OS. They were massive size golf clubs and seemed to go an absolute country mile. They had the Callaway Big Berthas, they had the Callaway Big Bertha OSs, the Callaway Steel XRs, the Callaway Steelhead XRs, XR16s, XR Pros, XR OS. I could continue. But for me, the ones that seemed to go the longest was the Big Bertha OS irons. And they were just massive, big, chunky heads, strong lofts, and just as soon as you hit it, it came off like a rocket. They were hollow head designs and really did go a long distance. And again, if you don't mind about just the look of a golf club, the cosmetics of it, because they're chunky, these are ones that you need to be looking for if you're after more distance. Callaway brought out the Big Bertha irons last year, and this is the OS version, so the oversized version. Now what they've done with this, they brought in a new piece of technology called EXO Cage. EXO Cage. And apparently it's where they've stripped the middle of the club, they've put reinforced bars in there, and then they've moved all of that weight into different parts of the head, certainly around the perimeter weighting and along the bottom. Can't get over the height. That's the one thing that always shocks me with these strong clubs. That's a big hit. That was to be fair, I crushed that. That sounded really good off the head. Quite a lot of offset on the 4-iron, as you would imagine with a slightly longer, more forgiving club, and very chunky. That was mullered. That was pure. That was beautiful. Slam straight in. It's bigger. Yeah, I thought around that 220 mark or just under that number. Let's see what it actually carried out. That was really phenomenal ball flight. 219, I thought so. I thought that might be about the number. Okay, the last club in this category, and this was one that again I only reviewed quite recently. It was the Cobra King Oversized. Massive heads, massive. And link that with a strong loft and with massive heads, the ball's going to go a long way. And it's a hollow head design, and I found that as soon as you hit that middle, the middle was almost too hot. For me, the middle was coming off too good. As soon as I hit that middle, it was going a million miles. Off-centered hits, maybe not quite, but we're not in that category. We're not in forgiveness, we're after distance. These have got potentially a chance of being the longest clubs I've ever tested. The reason why I say that is because they are absolutely massive. The head, they're called oversized. I think that's an understatement. They should be called mega size. They are huge from toe to heel, from front to back. The top line is massive. It's a hollow head design, and the lofts are strong. Now that was in the middle. Now that has got huge potential to go long. That would be, yeah, that would be my fear for these clubs. When hit right in the middle, they'll go long. That was 184 carry. Okay, so 5 iron, yes, it is 23 degrees, which is, it is strong. It really is. But when you sit it behind the ball, it doesn't look too ridiculous because of the pure mass of the head. It makes the loft even look more pronounced. It actually looks like it's more lofted than 23. That felt great. That felt really solid. That's ridiculous long. I thought it had the chance of going long. That carried at 210 yards for a 5 iron. As I said, with all of these 3 golf clubs, if you're not too bothered about cosmetics and what I would see as cheating the loft, go and smash these 3 golf clubs, because I believe you will hit it much further than all of your mates who are using maybe different golf clubs. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the videos. If you have so far, please do click thumbs up. If you are new to my channel and have never been before, do me a favour, click subscribe. It's free to do and it keeps you linked into all of the videos that I do throughout the year, moving into next year as well. I've got loads of exciting plans. Comment below what have you been your longest golf clubs that you've seen this year. Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned, lots more to come, and I'll see you tomorrow with more top irons from 2016.